Felix, welcome to Best Ball Nation.
Yo, yo. How we doing today? It's great here, man. Day in paradise. We turn on my drink. We're on fire today, boys. We're on fire. Hey, yo. I put some lo-fi beats in the background, and they're way too loud. All right. I don't think you guys can hear the lo-fi beats, but I think it's like something I can listen to while I draft to listen to. I don't know. Because sometimes my brain just gets a little too stale and it just can't focus on one thing. All right, so I uploaded 19 lineups. So in the last 2 days, I have done 20 teams. I didn't realize it, but I've only done, I think it was like 2 on my Millie Maker, 3 on my Millie Maker because of the one last night. So should be good there. Which one? Because I just finished up the $1. So did they throw out another one? Jesus Christ, guys, how am I supposed to keep up with this? I guess we'll throw qualifier number 12. Qualifier number 12. Throw it out here. Let me pull it up. Present. Share screen. We're gonna knock out these $1 qualifiers, man. So the NFL. Hold on, let me pull it up, make it easier for myself to read. King of the Desert qualifier number 12. $1. $1. Let's get these crazy drafts in. Let's see how wild they are. And then we might do a Millie Maker depending on we get new subscribers or, we'll see. We'll vibe, see what the vibe is. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this. My curiosity, because I think the max amount of oh my God. Okay, well, did we get anybody in this? If not, I don't know anybody in that. So let's go ahead and I don't mind auto drafting some of these. It does not bother me. We will do another $1. We must have been 12 of 12 there. Best ball. 1,000. Okay, let's try that again. $1. Holy cow, these things are filling up. 5 of 12, y'all. Jump in if you want to jump in. I don't know why I like this cup so much. Such a child. You can tell me there's a light on my drink? And this dude just comes off my cup. I don't want to break it. I'm gonna leave him there. I should probably upload the ranks again today, but I'll do it tomorrow so I can get some final touches on it, get some exact deals for it. I pretty much put Mixon, I think at pick 100, somewhere around there. Pretty much out on Terry. Chris Godwin, I moved to 78. I had him in the 60s. I had him like right behind Cup or in front of Cup. I can't remember. So moved it back around. Mixon, I moved him back to the 98. I probably shouldn't move Michael Pittman since he sustained an injury. Yeah, never not touching Najee. I did move him back 2 spots, but not moving back 1 spot. Yeah, right now you come out on. So let's see here. Go to the Firefox. Go to, refresh the page here. I'm coming. Apparently we have filled because it is. All right, we got Aaron in here. Felix, just go to the board. Sometimes brain does not catch up with that process. We had the 12 pick. All right, so let me pull up second. Well, I guess I won't have exposures. We'll leave that as is. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Millie Maker tonight because I kind of want to look at my averages with combinations. That was pretty fun the other day. So we got Kin Manic at the 1 hole, Greener 40 at the 2, Kaiser Kant 3, Ninja from Norway, I'm guessing. Yep, Norway at the 4, DJ Callis. No, it was a D Hatless. Aaron at the 6. The is Hype B. The 7. Matt 9977. Jason J. 1, 2, 3. Nico Collins at the 2424. Moon King 11. And me at the 12. Dennis! Yo. Long time, Dennis. It's been like a week. My guy, Dennis. We're in a draft together. We're in a draft together right now. Am I on the clock in that one? No. I feel like I just picked 2 picks today in that one. 18 picks away. 12 picks away. Yes. About to be 11 picks. Let's see how that team's turned out. Real quick, let's see how this has turned out. The slow that I'm in with Dennis, I have a Herbert, Devin A. Chain, Brees Hall, Brian Thomas, T Mac, Debo Samuel, T Hawk, James Conner, Cooper Kupp, Trey Harris. Dennis has CD Lamb, McConkey, Josh Allen, James Cook, Kamara, Olave, Caleb Johnson, Jordan Mason, Michael Pittman. Nice. All right. So now let's find if we can find the. Okay, this one just changed, but I don't know if it's. No, that's it slow. It's got to be this one. Yep. And speaking of the devil, Aaron is on the clock. Got Justin Jefferson at 6. Dude, I met out. Let's see here. Go to my ADP. I am now at 26% in the Millie Maker on Justin Jefferson. He's going to be one of my highest. So are those UD drafts with Gilbert Arenas going to get canceled now that he's going to go to jail for some kind of poker thing? Probably. No, probably not. Actually, I have no idea. I shouldn't be able to speak on that. I have not a clue. I didn't really look at what he did. I just saw poker, and I don't know anything about poker, so I don't really know how it works. But I didn't do any drafts with him. To be fair, I didn't do any drafts until this past week on UD. Is CMC going to make it to me at 12? No, of course not. Why would he make it to me at 12? I want Devin A. Chain. Devin A. Chain, Bucky Irving. There's good receivers that come back around. Little wild start here at the 12th. Tyreek Hill. Okay, this draft is already crazy. Tyreek Hill at 2-2. Hey, cool. You know, where's A Chain gonna go? Or where is not A Chain? Ashton Genty going? There he goes to Neighbors. See, like that's a possible combination. Like, but oh well. Like I feel like people could have Devin A. Chain, Bucky Irving with one of the top 5, right? But then you're not going to get like a JSN potential, you know what I'm saying, like that type of player, Marvin Harrison with it. You know, does that make sense? Because that would have been your 3rd round pick, would have been Bucky. He started with 4 straight quarterbacks in every draft. Did he do one with you though? I know. What's it called? The guy. What's his name? The coach speak guy. I think his name is Craig or Greg. I'm not really sure. Which that dude on a whole nother level. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? My investors, get a share. Motherfucker, if you do a draft with somebody, that's 50-50. Your investors get 50% of that win. They don't get the other 50. The 50 is with the goes to the other streamer. You give half the stream goes to the other person. Like, what kind of dumb shit is that? Like, you have to give 50-50 to your other. This is why I don't like to do streams with other people, because I'm always like, I don't know how to give people 50% of like money. I don't understand it. I think there's something called a 1099, or I don't know. So like I don't think I'm ever going to win that much money. Sometimes the teams are good, but because that happened with my boy Eric and Pete, they had like a really good team. I just can't. I was like, I can't believe he said, "Oh, I'll give you 300,000." I was like, motherfucker, if you win $2 million, you get 1.7 of it. What in the what? That's just seemed messed up. If you did a draft with me, you're getting 50% on a stream. You're getting 50% of whatever we win. Let's pass the first round. I'll give you second round money. I'm not going to give you first round money because that's just a pain in the ass. But I would give somebody second round money. Man, I have like 0 Mike Evans, but it kind of makes sense here with the Miami build. Let's go Mike Evans. Let's go Jaden Daniels. Get off of that game. The quarterbacks don't matter in that game as much, in the sense that, okay, so like look at two tags. Like, is he gonna be? Could he beat out Jaden Daniels? Yeah, he could. I watched one of the Jaden Daniels games. He was in a tie, low scoring game against the Giants. So everything's possible. But the game from Tampa Bay and Miami could be high scoring, but it may not be the quarterbacks that are, putting up the points. Like it could be 2 big runs from these running backs and a big couple of touchdown passes to Mike Evans. We are still going to try to grab Baker on this team, but that'll come later. I really don't like this lo-fi show. You guys can't hear the music I'm listening to, right? I sent one of his drafts. Okay. He drafts like this in every draft. I mean, I ain't mad at it. Share this tab instead. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, Joe Burrow. I mean, he won quarterback, 4 quarterbacks is kind of insane, but okay. Jalen Warren, Tootin, Ray Davis, Dylan Sampson. Running backs are kind of fire. Okay. Kyle Williams. All right, this isn't a good start. Josh Palmer, Adam Thielen, Alec Pierce, Andre Yoshi. Tight ends, TJ Hawkinson, Jonnu Smith, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Evan Ingram. So he won quarterback and tight end. Running backs, it has a shot at producing enough points if Tootin or something happens to James Cook. Wide receivers is butt cheeks. But who knows? I mean, I don't think he's winning anything, but I could see a couple of these advancing, getting second place. Though they should get thrown out for just integrity's sake. You know what I'm saying? How do I go back? Share this tab instead? Yes, share this tab instead. That was a little too chill for me. This is too chill. Hip hop anonymous. I don't know what this means. No, we're gonna change it up to the song real quick. I'm gonna change it to another song. I don't think you guys can hear. I don't think you guys can hear my music that I got going in the background of. So this one kind of bops. Aaron Avery with the 0 RB start. So we're going to finish up our RB room for the first half of the draft. Get him and Debo. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. And then, so I'm pretty sure, that means Baker is next up. If you ask me, where's a Mecca? It takes somehow make it to me. Again, I am ahead of schedule on the Mecca. Will I get him? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I think since he's a partner with Underdog, I think it will. Oh, I mean, he was a partner with Underdog. I don't know if he is anymore with that scandal, but I doubt that it gets thrown out. Because why wouldn't have they thrown it out before? It's not like they go. I mean, only because he's. I don't know because. Sorry, my brain's like kind of wrapped my head around it. So if it was just like a random person, you know what I'm saying, like George Cannoli, got arrested for something crazy, but nobody knew that he did underdog drafts. Would anybody care? Or is it, do you think? Yeah, I don't know. It is weird. It'll probably get dropped, let's be honest. Unless he pleaded guilty. He's employed with UD. Odds are he doesn't advance a single team. Yeah, definitely odds are not in his favor. That just means the teams that are going through are going to be a little bit weaker at quarterback and at tight end. That's how he drafted most of his teams. So those teams will be unique. I won't say they have an advantage, though. So if I was, I don't know, but because people were targeting to draft with him, I would not have. But let's put some Eminem on. That's what I really want to listen to. Eminem beats. I kind of like this. I wish I could share this. Back in 2015, you could just rock out with any kind of music you wanted to. No worry about copyright. Those were the days. So Becca got taken. I'm gonna let this auto draft. Where do you go? It's 74, man. It's wild. We do need a tight end. Do we take Chris Godwin or do we take? Now we have a nice stack there. Let's take Cooper Kupp and potentially set up a back stack with Bryce Young and Xavier Leggett. So we're not going to be able to get any pairing. I was like, oh, maybe I can get Jordan Addison, but there's no way that TJ is making it 20 picks past ADP. Or maybe next round we grab Higgins Harris. Higgins Harris would be fun. And then if that doesn't work out with grabbing Herbert on the way back, we can then grab Thielen or something with Bryce Young. My brain is working on Red Bull Watermelon Edition. It was all over Twitter. People knew to draft a QB when it came to his early stuff. Some of those things are going to be tough to beat. I'm not too worried about it. I remember seeing what was it? The Swolecast. They talked about it, and then the Greg's Coach Speak Index guy talked about it, which I don't watch a lot of his stuff. It is pushed on me. Like my YouTube thinks I really want to watch him. So I've watched a couple now since then, but the dude's weird. Nice guy, but semi-psychopathic maybe. I can't still keep my brain cannot wrap my head around telling somebody you're not going to give them 50-50 for a draft. It is common knowledge. He said it wasn't common knowledge. It's so weird. I'd feel weird not giving somebody 50-50. Like you made this choice to with other people, investors. Like that's your job with them. That's your 50-50 with them. That's why I wouldn't have guests on if I was like that. And he's bringing on big time names too. Like, what if he won with Schefter? Like Schefter wouldn't care, but it's like be awkward, you know. Oh, this is how they do it, and that's all. It gives us a bad name, man. What's good, Mossy? And I think they're all good here, man. All good here. They opened up another $1 desert qualifier, so you know we're rocking it. We're out here getting more drafts in. Oh, I have it at 2 playback speed too. Oh. Yeah, I maxed out the other $1 earlier today, so I was like, I'll just max this out. Maybe we'll do a different one later. And come back on, and there's another $1. What did that happen? So I'm like, guess we're going back in. I thought I was only going to have 150. I think I might get 200 desert qualifiers. What's Team 6 look like? What's Team 6? Mr. Blue-Eyed Bandit, Aaron Avery himself. Let's find out. This week on Dragon Ball Z. You know, all of my Dragon Ball Z. He's got Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Xavier Worthy, Zay Flowers, Roma Dunze, Pat Mahomes, J.K. Dobbins, and Evan Ingram. Nice Denver stack. It looks really good. Going against KC in week 17. I like it. I like it a lot. Zay Flowers was hurt today or something like that. He didn't participate. Sean Mitchell posted that same thing I've been reading off the last couple of days and then deleted it. So I don't know if he got in trouble. Let's see here. I'm gonna look at Sean Mitchell. Oh, here it is. The news recap. Here it is. Damn, that team is so fucking fire. I agree. Oh shit, I'm on the clock. Oh fuck. How was that was fucking fast, boys? All right, we got Trey Harris here. And the man, the myth, the legend, Cam Scatabo, the guy that me and Liam beefed over. I'll take him. Clearly the better player over Tyrell Tracy. Not even close. Beat that little kid up. Have you done any one besides the $1, $3? I've done the $5. I was gonna do some of the $12 just to like hit that. I was gonna do it a perfect 150 so I can kind of like, hey, this is like doing a regular tournament. But then I was like, well, they keep doing all these 1s and 3s. I'm just gonna do most of those. So I have 1s and 3s, and now some 5s. I feel like they had another one, but I can't remember. I'm doing my last $1 now so I can do the new ones. Yeah. I love $1 drafts. And okay, think about this. Put your crazy hat on. You could turn $1 into $500,000. That is better return than almost than the $3 or the $20 into the $1 million. Almost. Okay, so let me pull the board up so that looks better. Y'all are drafted hella fast. New 20-second class for everybody or something? Definitely a fun lotto ticket. Yeah. It's the best thing since sliced bread, for sure. Holy quarterbacks are flying off the boards here, boys. Who took Trey? Justin Herbert. You did, huh? Mr. Kinmack. Fucking 252. Crazy person. 153. Jesus Christ. He's got Quishon Johnson since RB4. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So Juwan Jennings did not participate with calf issue with the contract word inside of it. RJ Harvey gets nice head coach praise for good run at practice. Isaiah likely sustained small fracture in foot to miss 6 to 8 weeks. As we talked about yesterday, I only had 2%, so I feel good about that. Jalen Waddles wears a orange jersey today. I don't know what that means. Bengals released Zach Moss. Didn't matter. Chase Brown to the moon. Taj Brooks might be solidifying himself as the RB2. Alexander Matters having a strong camp. Yeah, I do keep seeing like subtly a lot of Alexander Madison highlights. I am curious if like he's gonna be like the backup there, not Ollie Gordon. I'm gonna stop drafting Ollie Gordon based like not entirely, but like I'm gonna slow it down for sure. Just checking to see where we're at. Luther Burden. Damn, my guy. Star Trey Henderson returns to practice from holdout. No contract movement, however. Yeah, I don't really think that affects their defense. People are like, oh, but they had such a terrible defense and they had Trey Henderson. Like, what does it matter? Like, if I was the Bengals, I wouldn't pay him. Let him walk. Like, yeah, he's great. But clearly he wasn't the impact player that you needed. Bryce Young, Adam Thielen. Well, welcome to the squad, boys. Flex it up. Boom, boom. Nobody I'd go Najee in the 11th round, but yeah, it just makes sense to go this route. Please engrave Cameron Ward bomb to Calvin Ridley into my tombstone. Overrated. The weakest part against the Tennessee Titans D was the defensive backs. So yeah, like it would be problematic if Cameron Ward and Calvin Ridley weren't doing well because their defensive backs are butt cheeks. So it would be problematic if they weren't doing well. Like I keep seeing highlights of T. Higgins and Jamar Chase like balling Boston dudes and running, beating these guys downfield. Now Yoshi Voss and Jermaine Burton are doing it, and it's like that's I think the defense sucks, and that's great for us. It doesn't mean that they're amazing. Like obviously Jamar Chase, T. Higgins are, but Yoshi and Burton are like a lower level, and they're mossing kids and beating them. Let's think about what they're going against too. Sometimes, it's like let's use our second part of our brain. Why are there bombs to Calvin Ridley working so easily? Bears run light practice. Luther Burden makes nice plays after a tough start to camp. AK he wasn't playing, so the start of his camp really just started this week. Xavier Restrepo gains reps with twos after being with threes all camp, and nice head coach speak afterwards. Yeah, because he's actually good. He's not actually that slow. He's slow, but he's not that slow. Hollywood Brown and Xavier Worthy both did not practice. Worthy enters concussion protocol? Maybe. I don't know. Got no idea. Are you asking me? Well, I don't think it would matter. Like he's got 4 weeks to get out of it. JT Sanders connection with Bryce Young heating, while Young has best day at camp. Man, if the Panthers come in hot into the season, that would be fun to see. Like coming off the momentum they had from last year, and like then they kept it going into this preseason and into the season. That would be fun. Panthers would be a fun team to be good. They've got the stars. Trevion Henderson has a need for speed, showing it early in camp. That's somebody I should probably get more of. It's just in a weird spot. I had quite a bit of him in the big board / DraftKings early draft, the mini camp thing. I lost a little bit of it because people that he goes around. Kyle Williams continuing to grow connection with May every practice. Yeah, that's somebody. I didn't believe it, but now I'm like, well, somebody's got to catch the ball. Catch the ball out there. I was thinking of doing the $5 one because it has 2 tickets. Hard to believe any smart best ball people will have time to grind all these small King of the Desert. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to, but, I'm trying to think. I haven't seen any big names in those tournaments. I will say that. So maybe they are like grinder free. And I will say, if you just draft ADP, you're going to advance a lot of teams because people are just free flowing, crazy strats on there. I think people are trying different things to see if they could translate it maybe into the DK Millie. I don't really quite know what their thought process is, but I can't speak for everybody. Najee Harris, 156. We gonna take it here. Done it running back. Tight end. Taking Pitts, baby, 143. Like, what is that ADP? 15 picks past ADP. 14 picks past ADP. I saw this could make a play. Earlier. But is that too into the weeds? You know what I mean? Shout out to the Twitch viewer. I appreciate you being there. Thank you. If you do have a subscription thing, don't use it on me. I appreciate the offer or thoughts if you did. I have nothing to offer back to you, and I haven't checked Twitch's payout thing in years. Use it on someone that can use it. If you want to subscribe to me, the best place to do to support my content is www.patreon.com/bestballnation. $5 a month. And get my ranks. You're getting. I'm doing content. I've planned to do content on Friday evening to we're gonna do one video. We're gonna do 1 million Medicare on Friday here, and then afterwards, I'm gonna do probably a 2-hour sesh of predict the season, which should get us to at least week 8, and then we're gonna do one the week after. We'll do another 5 weeks. We'll get us to week 13, and then we'll do another week after that to probably finish out the regular season. And I think that would lead us to the last week of the preseason where we would do which would get us through the playoffs and whatnot. Ertz does go off the board. A lot of tight ends off the board here. Back to Kyle. Okay, Artie Smith is at it again. Lines Johnny Smith up in the backfield with Rodgers. Jesus Christ, man. I just don't trust Art Smith anymore. Jaden Higgins, smooth receiver that has all the routes in his arsenal. Marvin Harrison Jr. is jacked. Please, Drew Petzik. Zay Flowers did not practice with knee or leg issue, favoring while walking. Juwan Johnson sustains a groin injury, said to only be a few days to return. Tyquan Thornton's name continues to filter in reports daily in strong rapport with Mahomes. Jadon Blue gets good run with the first gets first good run with ones today. Jake Hayner gets first team reps today at New Orleans quarterback. Carousel continues. Trey Franklin stacks another nice day. Boy, there's some misinformation somewhere. Oh my God, I'm on the clock. There somewhere. Pat Bryant, welcome to the squad. Let's go ahead and get the tight end from Tampa. Now our Tampa Bay stack is complete. Go ahead and get the Sonata out of here. So we have Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irving, Mike Evans, Cade Otton. So full Denver stack. This is the kind of stack I like. It's just a little bit at each position. We got Pat Bryant, one of my favorite players in the NFL. Hopefully he doesn't burn me like Colin Johnson did. $30% off X Premium. I can't believe people pay for that. I feel pretty good about my team. I feel pretty good. You know, I'm not really a Mike Evans drafter, but I feel like he made this team pretty solid. And I've got a small bet on the NFC South being, offensive power driven. NFC in general. A lot of NFC on my team. 2 Chargers, though. Trey Harris and Najee Harris. Yeah. I feel pretty good about this team. We're pretty good. We're gonna run one more team after this. We're gonna do a DraftKings Millie Maker, and we'll do a third one. We'll do another Millie Maker or whatever the person that wants to subscribe to my Patreon will do whatever they would like to do on the Patreon. They'll on here. They can message me. They pull up the Patreon to make sure I don't miss it. Let's see here. Not as a member, as a creator. So if this is, I need 8 months to make the 200, right? 100 for 4. Yeah, I need 8 months. I'll give you guys the out of pocket unless we get more subscribers to the Patreon. Then I can up the price. I'll give away all my earnings from Patreon. I need all wide receivers. James Conner. So let's get Jermaine Burton. How many? Yeah, quite a few left. I want Luke McCaffrey on this team. I don't care if I miss out on something else. I'm going to take a no, we already have 2 of those. Do we have anything? Did we get any Jets? I don't think we got any Jets. Put Deontay in here. Who am I looking for? The Panthers. I'm looking for somebody specifically on the Panthers. Can't remember his name. He cooked somebody today. Clear all. I would take Wicks over him. I have so much Wicks. I still have 50+% of Wicks. And I'm like, what if Wicks is not the guy? I don't have a strong conviction. I just think as a late round guy, Wicks is such a good pick. But he has to have an injury. Obviously Watson's out, but he has to have an injury from Jaden Reed or Matthew Golden, because Romeo Doubs is still going to take work from him. And then there's probably another receiver I'm missing out on. The Tucker Kraft is there. It's he's 5th on the total poll, and it makes me a little nervous. Starting to make me more nervous. I'm thinking about, I don't know. Thinking about Booty a lot more. Mixing up my last round picks in general until I figure out who. I need to see something from the real world to start taking him over again. I've been seeing a lot of Jermaine Burton highlights too. So I'm like, but why not? I feel like Joe really liked him. And he got a lot of bad media coverage. I don't know. Oh, boys and girls around the world. Share this tab instead. So, yeah, this is my Millie Maker exposures. Show you today. 93. We got 13% Shamar Chase. Bijan Robinson got 9%. Saquon got 4%. It's just wild to think that I got a little bit of there. My little, what they call it, the blanket coverage, and then 0 Puka. Always makes me giggle on that side. So Deontay is gone. Troy Franklin's been getting some buzz. I know that. If any of the other 2, which I doubt that they will, I'll back off. Where did I put him? Did he get taken? Oh, he's right there. And then he got hurt, so that was another thing on top of it. And then Savion, that was another person. Savion was starting to get some reps over him. Should be fun. All right, so I got Devin, A.J. Bucky, Irving, Mike Evans, Jaden Daniels, James Conner, Debo Samuel, Baker Mayfield, Cooper Kupp, Trey Harris, Scatterbo, Bryce Young, Adam Thielen, Najee Harris, Kyle Pitts, Bryant, Cade Otton, Jermaine Burton, Luke McCaffrey, MVS, Joe Horn Jr. And our buddy at the 6 had a great team. Jefferson, A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Xavier Worthy, Zay Flowers, Roma Dunze, Pat Mahomes, J.K. Dobbins, Evan Ingram, Jalen Warren, Jordan Love, Tank Bigsby, Dylan Sampson, Brenton Strange, Braylon Allen, Jalen Royals, Harold Fannin Jr., Emmanuel Wilson, Roy Franklin. And then he finishes up with Elijah Mitchell. A big old Denver KC stack. You love to see it. You love to see it. Good draft, my friend. Good draft. Built the 2783. I ended up with my patented 3510-2. I agree. I think he was a steal. I think I'm gonna lay a little bit low until I see I just need to see him back on the practice field again, and then I'll be back in. But him not participating, it's not looking great right now. So we're gonna take a couple weeks off maybe, and then we'll be back on him if he shows anything. Because I thought Jalen Hyatt and Gabe Davis were steals last year, and I was wrong. All right, if you we're gonna do this one here. If you want to do a third draft with me, the one after this, we need someone to sign up for the Patreon. It's $5.99 or $4.99, and that's as cheap as I can go. And then we'll do a third. If not, this is it. So I will give you guys a countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 of 12. Go ahead and check the contest details. 1, 2, 3, 4. So still 8 of 12. Interesting. What about now? 9 of 12. Hater later. 9. How's that not? 1, 2. Isn't that 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We got Aaron at the 2. Your boy got the 2. Another Bijan trip for your old man. JXS007 at the 1 hole. I don't remember Jose's team name, but I'm pretty sure it's something 007. I think it was Spy 007, so I don't think that's Jose. Me at the 2 hole. Aaron at the 3. Giants 1981 at the 4. Hater later. At the 5. What? Ponage at the 6. E-Rock at the 7. Stods at the 8. Corey Van Houten at the 9. BTC Flower at the 10. Super Trojan at the 11. Whack 22 at the 12 turn pick. You think he's going to be number 3? So, okay, so give me the list. Give me who's playing. Because in my head, they're playing Golden. So to me, it's Reed, Dobbs, Golden, Wicks. And they're giving this kid Savion run. So then it makes me more nervous that he's like 5. I'm sorry, guys. I'll take Chase at 1 or 2. Yes, please. Yes, please. Check, please. I just came in my pants. What? Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling up the draft on my other thing right now. So I'm gonna leave that on the board. Yeah. Okay, so they're down the board. Oh, come on. Oh, silly goose. DraftKings. I might have to log back in. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Just loading my projections in. Oh, he goes with Lamb. So he's got a Justin Jefferson share today and a CD Lamb share today. I have 3% Brian Thomas Jr. in the Millie Maker. I gotta change that because I have 10% Genty. I need to flip them so I can get some more Brian Thomas Jr. because I believe in the Jags. I'm on Rom at 5%. And I'm okay with that. Nico at 6. I want more of that. So maybe more Brian Thomas Nico starts. Probably should shrub. The thing is with Drake London is like I just like Lad McConkey and Devin H.A. astronomically more. Two 2%, which means like 2 shares, I think. Dubs is always hurt, and one concussion from retiring. Before mid-season, it'll be Reed, Golden, Wicks. Dennis, I trust you. I trust you, Dennis. Don't hurt me. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm right there with. I mean, clearly, I believe, right? Like I have 51% Dontavian Wicks, and I agree that he's a steal. I've moved back AD Mitchell a little bit too. I just think he's going to hit the field too this year. I don't know. There's something about the second year wide receivers this year that I really like. Malcolm, okay. Tyreek Hill. We're going to take Bucky. Yep. So every time I have a Jamar Chase, Bucky Irvin starts, I take Trey McBride. Or I've taken him. So clearly this has happened twice. One time I've taken Chase Brown, and one time I've taken Trey McBride. So do I go Josh Jacobs here to spice it up? I think we take Josh Jacobs since I don't have that. And it'll raise my share of Josh Jacobs. I'll be honest with you, I forgot that they're playing the Ravens. That kind of sets me up for like maybe Zay Flowers here in a little bit. Maybe like Zay Flowers. What's the board look like? I can't remember. For Jalen Waddle. He goes at 58. 58. I'm not really in play at 58, so I'd have to pull him up to 5-1. Or 5-2, I guess. I'm not there. I'm not at 5-1. I had Jamar Chase, I just assumed. So if I go Joe Burrow, Jalen Waddle, or we push them since why not? You know, here we go. We go Zay Flowers. Well, he's injured, so we should probably go Burrow, Waddle. Yeah, you gotta grab Burrow here at 411 because it only makes sense he's gonna draft him at 412 or 451. I mean, that's if he makes it back to me. I've seen so many times where he doesn't make it back to me, so don't know why I think I would get him. So with this build, 50% of the time when I get Jamar Chase, Bucky Irving, I get Ted McMillions. And 50% of the time when I get Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, I get Ted. So when I get Jamar Chase, Bucky Irving, I don't get Joe Burrow half the time. But I do get him when I get Jamar Chase, Josh Jacobs shares. I have 20% Waddle. Love my boy. Boom, 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 boom. Match, yeah. I think I will keep my exposure between 30 and 50 with Wicks. Let's grab Bro here. He maybe played my hand that in that direction. We're gonna bite on Waddle as well. I just don't think Waddle's gonna make it back to me. It'd be kind of a crazy fall. And I think Waddle might be a better pick next year. I mean, I've fallen for the trap every year. Why not fall back again? How about Pitts? People getting abused mentally. I'm being abused by Jalen Waddle. He week 16 matchup with the Bengals. Their defense sucks. Week 17 matchup with the Buccaneers. Their defensive backs aren't great either. I think Waddle's in for a shootout all 2 of the 3 weeks. Week 15 is a little tough matchup with Pittsburgh, but it's not like we're only going to draft one wide receiver. Jamar Chase has Baltimore week 15, and he torches them, and it's at home. So 5% James Conner. That's surprising to me. I feel like I have a lot of them. 6% Kenneth Walker. Just went off the board. At 38% Pearsall and 53% Cup. 1% RJ Harvey. So one share of RJ Harvey. Which is funny because I think I had 17% in the DraftKings like big board, whatever they had it was called. It was the training camp something. So you're saying you're out on Dubs. That's interesting. I mean, if I'm going to take Packer advice from anybody, it is from you and it is from EJ. But EJ's not in here a lot, so I'm going to take it from you 99% of the time. I really need to reach out to EJ and get him in a draft. I mean, he came in the top, I don't remember where it was, but the top 50, we'll just say, in the drafters tournament this past year. This team was sick. He had Brock Bowers and Jamar Chase on this squad. Something else that was like not very many people had. I think he ran a little cold at the end, but still to get top 50-ish, that's pretty awesome. Zay Flowers is still there. The Q tag is working. Come on. Was Rome out here? Rome, he's gone. Who took Rome? Rome went to Giants in the previous round. Man, he's got a 60 ADP. What we doing? I didn't think he was going to make it past Avery, but you never know. Travis Hunter, good pick. I'm in a predicament, man. I'm going to grab Sam Laporta. It doesn't match with anything at all. Man, Ricky Pearsall's ADP is just shooting up the board. I feel like he's going to revert past where he was going. So 100% I draft Jamar Chase with Bucky Irving. I've 100% drafted Cooper Kupp. 50% of the time I get it with Jamar Chase, Josh Jacobs. And 100% Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, I get Cooper Kupp. I doubt that he makes it back to us, though. But it's possible. It'd be a few picks past ADP. Whoa. Yeah, my Cooper Kupp exposure's killing Jordan Addison. Brian Robinson is actually above ADP. Never mind. It's killing Josh Downs, Matthew Golden, Jaden Reed, Josh Downs. I think I already said that. Bowden, Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, Jerry Jeudy. I'm already out on. Jared Goff. Only have 4% of Jared Goff. Let's see if there's anything happen on the X. A late RB's 150 ADP will be a league winner. Figure out who it is. Who is the problem? Figure out who it is. You forgot it. That's all. Who it is the problem. I simply not grave dig all my Mark Andrew tweets since February because I'm a gentleman. I think he's like one of my highest on tight ends, but I didn't. I don't know what that is. Man, 4 years were wild. Cody Main. Marion Hampton might go to 6 for 25 on his first drive, but there's only one position that is capable of accumulating DraftKings points for all 4 quarters in preseason dunk contest. The defense. Scatterbo goes at 85. What we doing out here? What in the world, boys? Mark Andrews, 84. Scatterbo, 85. What the fuck is going on? Cooper Kupp went at 81. Unfortunate. I was like, hoping Jordan Addison somehow made it back to us. We'll go with double quarterback here. We're low on Jared Goff at 4%. Let's go ahead, throw a little share on there. Pairing him up with Sam Laporta. We have bye week 10, bye week 8. How about a little Brock Purdy for bye week 14? 20% ownership. Let's bump it up a little bit more. We draft who we want to draft. Nobody tells us who to draft. Got a Week 16 matchup from Miami to Jalen Waddle, and let's see here. Yeah, feel good about it. All right, so back here. Oh, you guys did not see any of that. Sorry about that. Ooh, we drafted fast out here. We drafted quarterbacks hot and heavy. Since I drafted Jared Goff, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks have gone off the board, and out of like 8, only 3, 4 non-quarterback plays since then. But we've done a quarterback. Free nonprofit use. Link in the description. Mm-mm. So something we should be looking out for. So we an Arizona player for Week 17 for the Bengals, Minnesota for Detroit players, Bears for my 49ers, which is something we might be looking at here. It's a little early, I guess, but we'll see. Got it there. Looking for a Baltimore player, potentially. Where's Baby at? Did he get drafted already? Yep, he got drafted at 110. Wait, did he go off the board too? No. Why did I? Let's go get hit Loveland in it here. Probably should have gone Pittman there, but I mean, sorry, Zach Charbonnet. My wide receiver game is fairly weak, but strong at the same time. We're gonna get a bunch of wide receivers here in just a minute. A bunch. I ain't worried too hard about it. Tucker Craft goes to our boy Avery. So through 11 rounds, I have gone Jamar Chase, Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, Joe Burrow, Jalen Waddle, Laporta, Ricky Pearsall, Jared Goff, Purdy, Loveland, Najee Harris. Our boy Avery as a 1-2-6-2 build. He has gone CD Lamb, JT, Trey McBride, T Mac, Jamison Williams, Jarvis Hunter, Jawan Jennings, Josh Downs, Jordan Mason, Jordan Love, Tucker Craft. It's nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. That should have my head sweaty. Me and my son went to Dave and Buster's. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Dave and Buster's. Charlie hit the jackpot. There's like a spinning thing, like a classic, spin the wheel. He hit the top prize twice in a row. So he got 2,000 tickets back to back. And then I said, play till you hit 10. It's like 10's like right next to the big numbers, So it's most likely if you get close to the big numbers, you're most likely going to get a 10. But he got back to back 1,000s, and then I hit like a couple hundred over and over again. So like we're racking up the tickets, and then I hit a not the Powerball. What is it called? A jackpot. Like the ball starts there, and it kind of goes its way down. It's got like robot hands and stuff. Got it right down the center. Got 800 tickets. We were killing. We were racking up coupons, and I got like 300 from playing. They have a Candy Crush, like a big old version of Candy Crush there. Just swipe. Got a bunch on that. So we're gonna grab Luther Burden. Just makes sense with this team. So we'll go ahead, do that. And then be okay with whatever happens on the way back here. Ramondre's nice, I don't think he matches anything, though. It doesn't go with anything. Kirk, did we get a Charger? Yeah, we got Najee. We have 9% Kirk. I have 0 Rashad White, but we have Bucky Irving, so that doesn't make any sense. I don't have any combinations with Quentin Johnson with a lot of these guys. But what if he sucks? So let's go with Kirk. With my 9% Kirk. Did we take a running back there? No, fuck that. We're going to go Ray Davis. I like Christian Kirk, but I also like Jalen Noel. And he doesn't really match with anything, but it gives us more opportunities. So we'll take a look at it later. So 3-4-4-2 build. Very even. We're going to get one more running back and 6 more wide receivers. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are on the computer, if you guys can hit the like or your phone, that would I think it helps out. I'm not entirely sure how. I don't work for YouTube. I don't understand how YouTube works, I guess, because I've been stuck in the 380 range for literally a year. Yeah. I get a subscriber, I lose 2. I get 2 subscribers, I lose 1. It's like I can't get out of the 380 range. So if you guys could subscribe, obviously, I'm thinking all 3 of you guys that are here are subscribed, but you never know. And if you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, please do that so we can run a 3rd draft. If not, no big deal. We'll be back tomorrow. Ooh. So the one hole just bet on a running back start there, like a running back team. Dylan Sampson going way earlier than I'm comfortable grabbing him at. Let's share this tab. So, Dennis, I still have 46% in the DK Millie. My ADP is pretty off on him. So, Pat Bryant, Luther Burden, Najee Harris, Wicks, Hampton. Harris has flipped Hampton, but that makes sense. Keenan Allen getting a little bit less lately. Rookie. Who my highest owner percentage that I have plus EB is Marion Hampton. Very good team here, too, at the 10 hole. We got that. Let's go back to the Mozilla Firefox here. I have Green, Packers, Josh Jacobs, Romeo Dubs, teammates. So he's going to grab Panthers, Bucky Irving, Adam Thielen. We're either grabbing Dubs or Pierce. Oh, fucking time. Jesus. All that to draft Zach Ertz? Killing me here, Aaron. You're killing me. I was wondering if I was getting my guy. Taking it to the last second. Oh, that wasn't you. That was the one hole. Sorry. My mistake. I was like, man, you were taking it to the wire. So I have an average different ADP on J.K. Dobbins by 100, Nick Chubb by 37, Marquise Brown by 30, Dak Prescott by 30. Pretty sure it was Dak. There's a really good value on. Nicholas Hort. This is my buddy. We watch UFC fights together through, sending each other the passwords. Went to his wedding last year. Killed it, obviously. That was an awesome wedding. And then, wrestling, big boy wrestling area. We wrestled each other quite a bit back in that time period. Played center, aka long snapper back then, because we had who was our center? It wasn't Kanichka. I mean, he was our center for a little while. Brian Saunders. Brian Saunders our center, but he replaced Saunders and probably, I didn't go to all the games back then, but seemed to do a serviceable, above average job. From my perspective, I couldn't, I thought he did a good job, but I am not an offensive line scout, so I don't know. one of the best electricians I know of. So if you need any electricity help, you live in the greater St. Louis, I don't know how it works. You probably call Hort. Probably help you. My guy, Hort. Hort, I've been playing the shit out of some Smite too. I got my ROM all the way to level six already. You know, of course, I'm playing arenas. I played one game with Conquest, and it was just like it was back in the day. People just don't group up, and when they do, there's this character named Barry something, and it tears up everybody. So I was kind of done with it after that. She was one-shotting my Hulk. Not my Hulk, my Herc. They put me in a lane. I got solo. I got put up against a new wall. And I was just picking her up and throwing her back, and beating the shit out of her. I think I won my lane by like 4 or 5 levels. But I couldn't keep up with their jungler. I miss playing Baka. I hope he gets him put back into the game. I don't know why we talked about Dubs and I still draft him. We talked negatively about him and I still drafted him. It was not a shot at you. I just natural reaction. We got Pierce to come back all the way back to us though, and he matched up with somebody. Where you at, Indy? Brock Purdy, Ricky Pearsall, week 16. Okay, so we got Jalen Noel that fall back to us there too. This isn't the last round by any means, so let's go ahead. 17 out of 20, so we're still good. Take Jalen Noel, pairs up against the Chargers in week 17. Let's see, week 17. Is Houston anywhere else? Let's see here. Houston, Arizona, Las Vegas. Any Arizona backup running backs, third string running backs. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. No Arizona running backs. I'm not drafting Michael Carter Jr. Michael Wilson. Like he'll be gone by the time I get back to me. Go to bed. Talk to you soon. Absolutely, man. 319 is going to be a good one. Speaking of which, I got to get up early tomorrow. So if you guys don't sign up for the Patreon, if you guys don't sign up for the Patreon, I ain't going to complain today because we have to be for my daughter's student evaluation at like 8 in the morning, which means we have to leave by 7:30, which means we all have to be awake and kind of going by 7. Like, school is starting back up. It's kind of wild to think. And my time as a stay-at-home dad is coming to an end. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be fine. I don't want to go back. I've enjoyed drafting at home all day and doing yard work and housework and logistics and stuff like that. Though I am not going to miss this whining and complaining that my kids do. I will love it for the rest of my life. I will miss it when it's not there. But oh my God. we're cleaning out the closets because we're gonna take the kids after we do the student evaluation, which apparently takes up to 2 hours. We're gonna take them clothes shopping, and apparently trying on our old clothes and seeing if they fit and everything is such a hassle. We got rid of like 2 big black bags. Wife's gonna go through, see what we can sell. If we can't sell any of it, she's gonna donate it. And so we're getting rid of like a lot of clothes. So nice little refresh for the kids to start school with. Yeah. I watched a movie today. What movie was it? By the way, I barely got today's Wordle. Got on the last try. Whew. It was ass A. I don't know the word, but you know, we're competitive and we don't like to lose. And so, homeboy, we figured it out. Does Pitt play any of these guys, or is that just a dumb pick? He plays Detroit. Let's go get Roman Wilson. Plays Detroit week 16. The only correlated pick with Detroit. So we don't have anything from Minnesota or the Rams. So we only had a single stack with that. Who's the running back from the Rams? Okay, they're all taken. Got 6 seconds. Was just paired up with Burton. Okay. Ooh, that was nerve wracking. Okay. We're going running back. Is there a Las Vegas Raider running back? I think I saw one. Raheem Mostert? I have 0% Mostert. What if I'm wrong about Mostert? What if he shines in Las Vegas? And I had 0%. And if he's gone, he's gone. So let's put him in the queue. What if it's Deuce Vaughn year? Why is he questionable? What happened? About to return to practice this week. Nick Harris, blah, blah, blah. Hamstring injury. Philadelphia, we're not going to play running back on running back. Seattle. Damian Martinez. Baltimore. Keaton Mitchell's already gone. Minnesota. Those 2 weirdos. I don't see anybody there. Arizona. I think we already did the Arizona thing. Amir Abdullah is a free agent. Tried out for the 49ers. Cleveland. Yeah, we're good there. Got 3 in the queue. We're going to grab Mostert for the Week 17 matchup. Or no, it wasn't Week 17. Where does that Las Vegas matchup? Week 16 against Jalen Noel. That doesn't make sense. Who's that quarterbacks? Where's the tight? Minnesota. Minnesota Vikings running backs. Is there any news on that? No news. Arizona. Mercado. Did I already look at Minnesota and I already forgot? I did. Dontavian Wicks goes off the board. Since I'm the last one up. Our boy, Mr. Avery at the 3-hole went CeeDee Lamb, Jonathan Taylor, Trey McBride, Ted McMillions, Jameson Williams, Travis Hunter, Juwan Jennings, Joshua Down. I'll make sure you guys can see the whole board. You guys cannot. Joshua Downs, Jordan Mason, Jordan Love, Tucker Kraft, Tank Bigsby, Bryce Young, Xavier Leggett, Ricky Dowdle, Jarquez Hunter. That's who I was going to draft this round, but apparently you already did. Woody Marks, Darius Slayton, Jackson Darts, and Harold Fannin Jr. And my squad, we went Chase, Buck Irving, Jacobs, Joe Burrow, Jalen Waddle, Laporta, Ricky Pearsall, Jared Goff, Brock Purdy, Colson Loveland, Najee Harris, Luther Burden, Ray Davis, Adam Thielen, Romeo Doubs, Alec Pierce, Jalen Noel, Roman Wilson, Jermaine Burton, and Deuce. The Choosin' One Vaughn. I think we killed it. I think that was a great draft. Go ahead, check the Patreon member. Did anybody sign up? No new members today. Perfectly fine. Yeah. I appreciate everybody drafting with me today. It was fun. Feel free, if you do put this out on your Twitter, please tag me. I do not mind. That reminds me when these drafts were drafted. They go into the time period. So, yeah, the team has turned out good. Everybody kind of stayed in their lane for the most part. It has been fun. It has been real. It has been real fun. Later. I don't need it.